What's good? What is good? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Fucking stupid ass fly. I know there was a fly. This bitch ass nigga kept buzzing in my ear. This fucking fly. And like I fucking killed that nigga. I hit my hand hella quick and I got his ass. And then cause he was buzzing for like 10 minutes. This was a while ago. And I fucking smacked the shit out of that fly. And then when I got that motherfucker, I squeezed the fuck. I was so pissed off because that nigga was bugging me. When I got that shit, I fucking squeezed the fuck out of that shit. It was like fucking bro. I was like, fuck this shit. And I was like, man, that's probably how one of these motherfucking psychopaths feels when they kill one of these humans. That's what I thought. That's because I like to put shit into perspective. So I was like, damn, like I'm so pissed at this motherfucking fly because he's bugging the fuck out of me. And I'm like, so I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, like, yeah, I killed this fly. That's kind of weird. Like, that's kind of like that's like shows how like you're kind of psychopathic and decent. So I'm not like that. So that's what made me think like this is probably how these psychopaths feel when they kill people. Because it felt good killing that motherfucking fly. Because that fly was bugging the fuck out of me. Like, I can't kill no fucking people. I can't kill no animal, no people. Hell no. I kill a motherfucking rat. I fucking shoot the motherfucker. But yeah, we killed everyone. Yeah. I'm done fucking well I'm not done with shit. I'm just getting started, but I'm done with the bullshit. So I'm not doing no more bullshit. I'm only on some going up. I'm only on some going up things. So that's all we doing. So that's one thing I realized. Like I'm relinquishing a lot of fucking things. Uh, it feels good relinquishing. It's a very slow process, but like I can feel like a lot of things relinquishing. Yeah, I'm about to be going out of state next month, so you guys will see me go out of state. I'm about to take a flight. I'll go live on the airplane, everything. I'm about to go visit my I guess what human beings like to call the father, that parental figure. Like I'm gonna go visit that. Um, I'm gonna go visit that. What they call them fathers of man. So I'm gonna go visit what they say is my father and everything. What you guys will call your father if you're in a situation. And I'm gonna show you niggas.
Really fucking pissing me off, dude. Did you guys hear that shit? I'm gonna start this live stream over. This is really fucking pissing me off. Like, this is really irritating me. It's not about the Bluetooth. This is about other shit. Like, there's things happening throughout my day, and like, it's like kind of like synchronicity of some bullshit. So it's kind of pissing me the fuck off. So I'm like, why the fuck is this? It's like why can't like this shit happened earlier, and then I can't even get the fucking message out. All this bullshit. Did you guys hear what I was saying though? I think you guys heard what I was saying. Hopefully, you guys heard what I was saying. Thank you, John Way, for telling me that shit. Yeah, but yeah, I'm done with the bullshit though. See, that was some bullshit right there. And but you see how I transmitted the energy because when I said I'm done with the bullshit, that was some bullshit. The Bluetooth being on, but you see how John Way it manifested because since I told you I'm done with the bullshit, it manifested as him telling me. So we were only 4 minutes or 3 minutes in instead of the last video. It was like 34 minutes in because I'm done with the bullshit. So ain't no bullshit gonna happen. So some bullshit tried to happen, and the universe manifested an individual to tell me. And you guys can't say, "Oh no, that's a coincidence." No, but why last live stream it didn't happen? It's because it was manifested. Because I'm not on no bullshit no more. So when I say I'm not on bullshit, no bullshit happens. And if any bullshit does happen, because we're in a reality where anything could happen, it's a positive and negative. We're in polarity. I can still transmute it. So if it's something negative, it's gonna end up in my favor. It's still gonna like I'll learn something from it, or I get something. It's gonna always end up, or if something does happen, it's gonna be stopped. It's gonna be like it's gonna have an abrupt. It's not gonna work as much. So if like they said, you get shot with a bullet, you have a bulletproof vest. It's not you're gonna still get hurt, but it's like It's not a fucking, you're not shot. You just may have to have a band-aid that's maybe sore as fuck. But imagine getting punctured. It's worse. That's just the thing. You get the shield. So yeah, there's things are gonna happen in life, but if you have a shield, it's gonna be like the thing happened, but you don't really give a fuck as much because you have a shield. Versus other people, if they went through, they give a fuck because they don't have the shield. This is part of what qigong and all that other stuff. It really like it adds energy. It gives you energy. It's a life. It's a force, a life force energy that you're activating it. It's already within you, but you're just activating it, and it activates. It's like a muscle. Like it's just like a muscle. When you work out, is the fucking dumbbell giving you muscle? No, the muscle is in you. The dumbbell is just a tool you're using. So the movements is just a tool. What's already within us, and that's just regenerating. That's when they say it's qigong, chi, it's just it's like a thing that goes on within the body that the body does. It's nothing to do with no energy or no electricity. It's something that the body's doing within, and then the movements just activate that. You see what I'm saying? Not to say there's no type of thing within the atmosphere or energy in the atmosphere. I'm not saying that there's things that's fucking Wi-Fi in the atmosphere and shit. So I'm not saying there's nothing out there, but I'm just saying when it comes to this, the process of these movements, what I believe and what I know come because other people they say other things, but what I'm saying is it's something that happens within the body. It's already in the body. It's like a muscle. It seems like the muscle, dumbbells don't give you muscle. It's not like a dumbbell produces muscle. The muscle's in you. The dumbbell is just a weight, and then the dumbbell helps activate. If you put a dumbbell on a fucking building, there's the muscle. The building's not gonna get muscle. If I put a dumbbell on a pack of Doritos, the pack of Doritos isn't gonna have muscle because the dumbbell can't build muscle. But it activates what's already within you. That's the same with the Qigong, spiritual exercise. It activates what's already in you. And then you program it for what did you what did you want it to help you with, whether it be your situation, sustain you. Some people take a breatharian to that level. Martial arts, they do what helps them depending on what you're doing in life. You program it to whatever, and then you do this consistently. It's like a muscle. You see somebody work out for 10 years, those niggas who are jacked, that takes time. You don't see that many people because it takes years. It's the same with the qigong, but it's on an energetic level. So you do it for 10 years, then this is how you see people like these Elatom, they able to eat because they've been doing this shit for so long. It generates energy, and it's like they live off this shit because I'm feeling the energy, and it's like the energy is like it's like a feeling where you don't need shit, but you're not. It's not like I'm forcing myself to. It's just, I'm just living my life, and before I know, I'm like, what the fuck? I haven't eaten. I haven't done this. It's because the energy sustaining me, and I don't feel like I need it. But since I'm in a process of being one, that energy is still going to deplete because I'm not a full breatharian. So over time, I may feel hungry. So maybe let's say 5 days, few days, I may start kind of feeling it. Then I can drink something light, very light. You see some people eat once every 7 days, and there's one guy I know on Instagram. What he does is he fasts 24 hours a day, and then when he breaks his fast, he just takes straight up nutrients and herbs, and so therefore the body can absorb it more. So people do it different. He's in the process of being breatharian. He's doing the qigong, everything. He didn't get here overnight. It's a step. He's not going to be at this stage just drinking herbs, fasting 24/7 overnight. He's gonna be there for a minute, then he's gonna graduate to. So it's like a process. Some people it goes quicker than others, and then you do the meditation, the practices. This is consistently the yoga, qigong, and like you will notice. And this goes beyond just the breatharian. Breatharian is just literally a symptom of many symptoms of this. It's not really just about becoming a breatharian. Breatharian is just the reason breatharian is talked about a lot is because it's such a crazy feat to not fucking eat. Like, oh my, you're not fucking eating. Like, that's fucking crazy. So it's nothing to do with what makes it special. It's just people look at it because it's crazy, but it's just a symptom of many things that you get when you're this type of being. You're operating within like your true version of like of how this body really operates. Because when the body operates on a certain base level, like it's like a base level, but then all the chemicals, the programs, the shit they put in your bloodstream when you were young, that takes you off balance. So you're not really. This is why a lot of people are like fucked up, mentally ill, have disease. They can't astral project. They don't know themselves. It's because all these chemicals, these programs. So this qigong, yoga, fasting, and cleansing, and all that shit, it removes all that toxin, so you can be yourself more. So when you actually go on this path, like me, what I when I go when I'm doing qigong on an extended fast, like it's weird because like if it reminds me how I used to feel when I was like 5 and 6. Like I literally feel like I was like that age, like at certain times. Like you can literally go, because you guys think that when I was young, I was feeling happy, I was feeling more joyous, and I was more aware. You're thinking that that's just when you were young. No, that's not really it. It's just because you were more to your natural self. But then you got away from that. So when you get back to that self and you bring it into this adult perspective with the knowledge awareness, then you're able to actually like use it to help benefit your life. You're able to think clear and make more decisions and bring shit more into reality. I don't like the word manifesting because you're actually doing your work, doing what the fuck you got to do. But you're like, yeah, so because everything you have to actually put in the work and do, like nothing's really free, nothing's given to you in this world, in this reality. Like that's why I don't really like people say, oh, blessings, fortunate. The only thing you can be fortunate is to do, you're fortunate and you're blessed to do the work that you need to do to get what you need to do. As far as everything else, you put in the work. You only have that motivation, that drive, that will, that ability to do. That's really the only thing you really can be fortunate of, the way I look at it. Because that's really, because if you don't do shit, your life's going to be hell. And then people, there's no one to blame but yourself. And if I get something, I didn't get it for no reason. I got it because I put in some type of energy work. Your first Qigong for beginners video is easier to follow. Holding, yeah, that's what I said. It's a lot easier. Just do that one. Do what's easier for you. When you at least you're doing the energy work. As you keep doing it, you're gonna have more energy. Then you'll be able to do more. Just if all you want to do is the beginner, at least you're doing something. Because it's better to do the beginner for 3 months straight every day and then get on something advanced than to not do nothing. Then you can't even do advanced because you didn't do the beginner, and the beginner is kind of hard for you because you're not used to it. Like start doing something, because right now you don't want to waste time on. Don't think about anything you want to do. Start right now. That's one thing that I'm the energy that I have to tell you guys. Like whatever you want to do, like there's no such thing as in the future or tomorrow, because the reality is about to be a different place in the next couple years. And I'm not speaking just about the government system. That shit's petty. I'm talking about like on a basis of how people perceive it. You guys see time speeding up. You guys see like certain things happening, even with the programs within the matrix, with the system. They're doing a lot of shit. So like the reality is about to be changed in the next 2 years. It's not about to be the same reality like it is right now, like how people go to work. It's gonna be different type of shit. So don't think that everything is gonna be just like it is right now. It's gonna be a lot different. So by me saying that, you don't want to wait 2 years and then you regret, like, man, I wish I would have started this because I thought life was going to be like this, but life wasn't like this. Life is like this, and I could have just done this and now I could have been doing this. Because a lot of you guys think, oh, the system's going to collapse, or this is going to happen, or we're going to get this, or like it's gonna, I don't know what's going to happen, obviously, but at the end of the day, you still got to do what you have to do. Like if you don't do what you got to do, you're going to just manifest hell. Like it's gonna, that's what it is. So you don't worry about what the fuck, like, because today right now they want to distract everyone with politics. They want everybody in it, even the spiritual people. They speaking about it, and like um thinking they're breaking it down, which is good, but like it's kind of just putting more energy on. Like it really, all of this shit is all like it's a reality show. It's I don't know how people get so emotionally invested because it's literally like a joke. Like I look at it no different than Saturday Night Live or some bullshit like that. Like it's a fucking joke, but people somehow they take it serious. So that shows you how strong the mind control is. But like they got everyone distracted right now, and because we're at a time right now where I'm telling you that we gotta do everything right now. We can't wait no more. So they're distracting everyone because right now everyone has lost hope. Most people have lost hope. Most people have already lost in this world. Most people are gonna fall because everyone's depressed, everyone's miserable, everyone's complaining about inflation and all that. And it's like most of these people that are complaining, you guys got to understand, they're gonna have a not so happy ending. I'll say 80 to 90% of people, probably more, they're gonna have a not so happy ending. And it doesn't have to be like that. They can have a good ending, but a lot of people, like, they're in their ego, their programming has that psychic clone programming that the government, the system has created to put on people so they can control. It's took over their soul so much they can't really be themselves. So that's gonna really fuck them up because now they can't even do what they got to do to make them actually like live and be not like falter and shit. So it's like it's crazy, but it is what it is though. I don't really give a fuck because it's just it's not it's crazy. But yeah, there's a link right there if anybody wants to join in and give your input. Yeah, we got the other dude from India. I think it was from India. Yeah, a lot of the Indian spirituality, a lot of it, because they have a lot of Indian spirit, like all that Hinduism and stuff. Is a lot of that shit is Masonic. It's the same thing as Catholicism. They just use a little bit of truth and they try to make it their own way. But don't think the Hinduism and all that is legit. A lot of that is bullshit. It's Masonic and they created it with religion. Like it's all the same shit. Really, it just they made that a little bit more, have a little bit more truth in it, just I guess for whatever they were trying to use that for. But yeah, Hinduism is just is bullshit because that's just their perspective, really. Like at the end of the day, like the spirit is really all of this shit that they talk about. That's really the spirit goes beyond that. It's deeper than that. So like they make it like that's all spirituality is, whereas spirituality is deeper, and then they that's their version of spirituality. So if you it's like when you play a video game and you like a certain playing style and another person likes a certain playing style. It's like that it's something like that, kind of like they just do shit their own way. That's not real spirituality. That's how they choose to look at this reality. I don't care what you think about this world, nigga. Fuck you. That shit's weak. Because everything's weak in this world. That's why I don't even really like once I started waking up, I didn't like video games too much anymore. Watching movies like that. Because I could just see the Masonic program, like knowing that like the whole video game and the structures, the buildings, the story, the way they talk, dress is all Masonic. Like at least knowing that shit, I'm like, God damn, like this shit's trash. So it's like that's why I don't really like shit. It's like it's weak. And it's not like, oh, I don't like it because, oh, fuck the Masons, I'm not gonna watch their shit. It's like I liked it, and it's like me knowing certain shit now. It's like I generally don't fuck with it now. It's like I grew out of this shit, I guess. Like people want, like it's funny when you're a kid, people want to say, when I grow up, I want to be this. When I grow up, but you don't. When you see grown ass people, no one says when I grow up, and most people haven't even grown up because when you don't know yourself, you haven't grown up. Like most people are still 0 years old. They haven't actually grown up. That's fucking crazy. Everybody thinks they're a grown up. When I grow up, I want to be a doctor, but then he grows up, he becomes a doctor. But spiritually, he's a fucking kid. He's an idiot. So he didn't grow up. That nigga's still 0 years old. The fuck out of here. That's really what reality is. Most people are just big ass kids when you look at it. Like, when I see a lot of these old people, especially the old people, they're like the biggest kids because they're really lost in the illusion. They're really lost. They don't really have a sense of reality. They're more programmed. And the system actually worked in their favor more so than like Gen Z. So that's why Gen Z, that's the only reason Gen Z fucking hates the system, is because the system didn't fuck with them. If the fucking system fuck with them, these motherfuckers would be like them niggas in North Korea and bowing down to their government. That's how stupid people are. That's the reason why everyone really hates the government. Think about it. You see North Korea. Remember in North Korea when they showed all those people bowing down to Kim Jong Un and all that shit? They showed that. You remember they showed that? They're like he was like kissing his feet, and they're just fucking showing it like this nigga saved all of their lives in a fucking tragic boat accident. Like he pushed a button and saved 1,000 people's lives at once. That's literally how they were acting. Literally, I'm not even kidding. Like, so it made me think because what I like to think, I'm like, it's funny how they're acting like this because they think they like him, and I'm like, imagine if the government gave people free housing and all this shit, and people respect the government now and go and work for them. Imagine if the government like gave them housing and all this shit. People will literally be like that towards the government because everywhere in the world is the same. It's all the same. So when you see another group of people act a certain way in a different country, they're controlled by the same Masons and Jews. So it's all the same shit. It's just any difference you see in a culture, mostly a majority of it has to do with like programming. If you really look at it, yeah, there's other similarities during the location and the region they stay at, but most of it is programming. And they all have the same programming everywhere on a certain fundamental level. So it's like how they act in a situation, like how a third world country in Africa would act in a situation. That's how America would act if we were in that situation. Like, so if they put America in that third world situation, that's how America would act with people in Africa. So like, and the reason that people in Africa they do it, they fuck with them for other reasons. Like, yeah. So it's just crazy. Oh man, but this is who really gives a fuck, really, to be honest. Like, to be honest, like who really cares? Like, if like I'm not saying like you shouldn't care, but if you really cared, you would actually do something about it. Like, I don't see no one doing anything really about it. So yeah. Okay, I don't even know what the fuck's going on here. Ain't nobody even asking no questions. Ain't nobody joining. So I don't even know what the fuck is going on here. I might just end this goddamn live. Motherfucker, leave the damn chat. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. This live ain't about shit. This live's about whatever I want to make it about. So I'm gonna keep it going. I might not even do shit this live, but just stare at this fucking screen because nobody's asking no questions. So like, what's the point of even doing shit? Might as well just stare at this fucking screen. I think I need to take a break from this YouTube shit. That's what I'm gonna probably end up doing. I'm probably just gonna take a break from this for a while. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I noticed, like, when I'm actually, well, I don't even need to say. I already know what the fuck I know. I don't need to say it, but that's what I'm probably gonna end up doing for a while. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it's fucking motherfuckers leave doing shit. I'm just chilling right now, nigga. Just chilling. So I don't give a fuck if anybody. I don't know if you came here for what. I don't know what you guys came here for. Information. I don't know. But at the end of the day, nigga, this world is done. I'm saying, like, it ain't no point. This world is done. Just know that like it's not gonna end well for a lot of good for a lot of people. Don't believe all those stupid ass niggers who talk that Nibiru spirituality shit. Oh, the white man's got to get. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. Don't get me wrong. There are gonna be white men that get their ass slaughtered the fuck up, but just like they're gonna be some niggas. It don't have nothing to do with race, nigga. Like it just at the end of the day, like it just I don't know, man. Like I feel like I can't even talk to no one no more. Everybody's their mind is taken over, literally by the program. It's like the fucking Matrix. That's why they make that Matrix movie. They had the agent was in everybody. Like everybody has agent in them. It don't matter. There's people like and I said I give you an example. There's people. I'm not gonna name any names, but there's people out here like they speaking all this spirituality, astrology, and shit. But then talking about I'm gonna vote for Trump or Trump action. They're talking like Trump got assassinated or he they tried to kill him. Like not knowing that it's all bullshit. I'm like shit like that irritates the fuck out of me. And like, weren't you speaking of spiritual, esoteric, deep shit, and then now you're believing in this? Like, so what is it? It's like, it's that agent programming. It's infiltrated into like everyone. I think like everyone has it, but it's about because you've been had it since birth. I don't think there's anyone who doesn't have it. It's about controlling it and making sure it's very minimal because you have to like and being able to catch yourself when you have it. But some people, it's so fucking bad that it's like they can't even escape from it. Even when they try to get into spirituality and they say they woke and they know shit, they can't. It's just it's crazy. So it's crazy. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but it's crazy. I don't even drink water really. What I do is I swish my mouth. I drink a little. I spit it out. I'm hydrated. I don't need to drink like a whole thing. Like I really don't even like water. They don't even taste right. I remember the first fast I ever did. I it was like it was 4 days. No, it was 5 days. I ended the fast. It was a dry fast. I didn't drink no water. The only reason I made a dry fast is because I didn't want to. I thought that it cures it heals disease quicker, so I didn't want to do anything. So I didn't drink water, food, 5 days, and then after 5 days, I drank some the Crystal Geyser water. That shit had chemicals. That shit made my throat hurt. Like my throat was hurting, like because I drank so quick, and it was my first fast, and like, it's like the chemicals irritated my throat. Shit was crazy. And it was hard to drink. Like I was thirsty as fuck, but when I drank, it was hurting my throat because I was drinking. This is my first fast I did, and it was hurting. I remember that shit. Yeah, I might do another qigong session for you guys tomorrow. I might. I'll do one most definitely within the next week. I'll do one. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna be uploading a lot more. I'm gonna be um, yeah, I want to because this is like my new lifestyle now. Like I like doing this. Like I can't miss a workout. I don't even go to the gym no more. Like right now, because I'm trying to focus on being a breatharian. Like you guys used to see, I used to go to the gym. I gave up going to the gym because I'm trying to focus on being a breatharian and put all my energy into that. Then once I stabilize and I get the end, once I'm really on that path, then I'll go back to the gym and start. I'll be able to build muscle with little food at all, with no food because the energy I'm building. That's gonna see the energy does more than just it does a lot. Like you don't need to eat and you can still build muscle. This is why Breatharian can build muscle and go to the gym. And it's like, how is he building muscle? He's not eating protein shake or nothing. All these dumbass body, but oh, you need to eat to get nigga. That's just your body because it's programmed like that. Don't speak for everyone. So like that's really what it is. So that's what the thing with the qigong, the energy it does. So that's why like me, I could go on a fast. Like if you this is why when you first go on a fast, you lose a lot of weight. But when you keep doing it, your weight stabilized. This means you're tapping into the energy. It's they keeping your weight up. Where the fuck is my fucking key? Oh, come fucking on, nigga. Where my fucking key at? God. Yeah, I don't know where my key's at. I know it's in here because I opened the fucking door. Oh my god, dude. This is fuck right here. I got it. Stupid ass shit. Yeah.
Hello?
It's good.
Hey, can you hear me? Is the audio good?
So it's a little low, but what's yeah, I can hear you a little.
Yeah, 'cause last time I checked the lab, my voice was like all like robotic and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just have a few questions about qigong 'cause like I don't know if I'm doing it right because like
At the
the
end of
thing.
don't worry if you're doing it right. Just do the motions, and that you're doing it right. Like just like what you see on the video. If you're doing if you're doing what you see on the video, you're doing it right, and don't question it. That's the thing. Like that's what I was talking about earlier. We're in a different time. Don't no, there's nothing that you can do wrong. Even if you're doing it wrong, you're still more right than the person who's not doing anything. So the mistake, even if you make a mistake, that's good. So, but you're not making no mistake. You're doing it right. So just don't worry about making mistakes. And even if you make one, it's still good. Because we just gotta do it. Just do the energy, just keep on it, and then just go at it, and with everything in life, not just with qigong.
Yeah, 'cause with qigong I do it like 2 times a week, and then like I do the rest of the week with like yoga. 'Cause I
Okay,
find like
that's
because you said you gotta do it like probably consistent, but I can only like give 2 days for like qigong.
that's fine. Do as much. Like I said, it's better. It's better than nothing. Like if somebody was like, I can't give you $1,000, but I can give you $900. Are you gonna say no and say it's not 1,000? You're gonna say it's still 900. So it's the same with workout. Like it's better than nothing. Like it's still adding on to it. And then eventually, once you keep going and you show the spirit, you're dedicated and you're on the right path, it's got to create a situation where it's going to free up time. So anything that's taking your time is got to get rid of that shit and make it where you have time to focus on everything you need to focus on. It's going to do that.
Yeah, because
Don't think about how it's going to do it. Just like wait. Don't think about how it's going to play out. Just live your life and just do what you got to do, and it's got to just form.
yeah, because I'm just like starting out with qigong, but like with yoga, I've been doing it for like a few months. Like I didn't even notice like my life, it just started to like look brighter, I guess. Like when I wake up, I don't feel depressed. I feel really, I don't know, I feel really light. Like it just
Oh
happened. Like you don't even
yeah,
notice like when things starts to change.
yeah, yeah. So that's good. So that's the energy you got. That's the energy that you have to create and do what you got to do. So that energy you have, you want to utilize that energy, and so that's good that you're able to. get benefit from it. You say like you don't wake up depressed anymore and all that. Like it's more bright. Like that's good. That's because the energy's flowing through you. Like you're actually that means it's working. So don't even question if it's not working anymore because it's working.
And
Yeah.
like and then that was like the first video that I like watched about you was saying something about like, yeah, you don't have to rest during Saturday, Sunday. I was like, yeah, like what am I doing with my life? And when I did that, things started to get easier, and I realized like, yeah, life isn't that bad. Like how you view things like really, affects how you interact with life in general, like what your perspective is.
Yeah.
So
It means everything. So that's why you have to focus on like make like that's so like that's pretty much like unblocking the channel. Like block they call it meridians or block channel. That's what they call it when it's blocked and there's no the energy can't flow. This is where like that negative emotion, that negative thoughts, and all this, you just feel low and drained and tired and lazy and just negative emotion, and then it manifests as negative situations. That's because you got a blockage, so you have to relinquish all that shit by doing the practices that I say, and like like my channel of qigong yoga fasting, and implement it daily, and it just you got to make it a lifestyle, and then over time you're gonna see your life change.
yeah, fasting is a bit difficult for me because I did try. Okay, so I began like, okay, maybe I should eat a little because I don't want to like dive into it like head first. But it's kind of difficult. But even
Yeah,
when I'm doing like yoga,
just
recently.
eat health.
Mhm.
As right now, just eat healthier, if anything. Like what I would say is eat less and eat healthier and eat light. So it's not about just going to go not eat, because this whole process isn't just about um like fasting. You have to meditation is what fuels you. Like you gotta ease your way into it. It's not really supposed to be just like starving your way into it, because a breatharian doesn't starve. They're just they have energy for meditations and just them practicing different energy cultivation techniques that you're supposed to do, and it takes years to get there. So like that's why you don't want to rush yourself into it. So just start eating light, like eat like smoothies, liquids, fruits, stuff like that. That's what you want if you want to eat light. Or if you're gonna eat unhealthy, eat very little of it, and don't eat too much of it, or eat it sparingly. I'm not saying don't, because you people eat with how they want to eat, but just eat less and eat as light and healthy as possible. That's what everyone really should be doing. Because if you think about it, because that's really, I don't want to say everyone, because at the end of the day, everyone could do. Some people may not. It's not meant for them, but
Oh,
just
and
like
yeah, also.
just like a 9 to 5 isn't meant for some people, and some people go and rob and steal. But then if you say that, then it's a problem. Oh, it's nobody should do that. But then if I say everyone should eat healthy, oh, not everyone's meant to eat healthy, and we all each should do it. Okay, yeah, just like so, like yeah. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Yeah, I was
I'm just
gonna ask.
ranting. I just like to rant and talk. So don't
It's
mind me.
Yeah, but yeah, I was gonna ask, like, do you know like the 888 thing, like the Lionscape portal? That's like, I don't know, people are
Oh,
talking about it.
I don't pay attention. You're gonna have to ask somebody who actually gives a shit about that.
Yeah, cause I
I
was
don't pay attention to that.
yeah, cause I was thinking it's probably some like new age stuff that's if
Yeah,
something is
I
getting a
really
lot of
don't.
mm,
It's getting a lot of attention. Yeah, I know. I see it. Like I really don't know what the fuck that shit is. I really don't even care. Like th- you're gonna have to ask somebody who actually gives a shit about that topic. I don't
yeah.
care about it. So
And also like earlier you said something about, people talking about spirituality, but they're like including politics into it. Like I think I've seen those people, and I think those are like because I've been in that kind of space before where like the conspiracy theorist thing, like you think about like the aliens and then think about the light and love stuff. Like you
yeah,
think like yeah, so you think you would think that both of those things are correlating with each other, but like now with what I know now, like I realized I was that was kind of stupid because if things are when things are coming from the government, like obviously it's gonna be part of the program. So like, like why would it be spirituality, you know?
So what was your question?
No, it wasn't a question. It was just a thought about something.
Like aliens and what was the other one you said?
Yeah, the conspiracy theorist thing, and then the people correlating the two with each other, like conspiracy theories and then love and light, spirituality, like, people going in.
Oh, okay. Like okay, I see. Like they'll like say like Donald Trump is some type of messiah or some shit, or they'll say aliens are gonna come, or like I heard some crazy shit, like hella crazy shit. Like this one bitch, she it's not my language. I'm not gonna be disrespectful because I got people on here, so I'm not gonna cuss. But fucking, I had this one channel. This is lady, and she said that Donald Trump. The only reason I really got upset because she said Donald Trump is like a messiah or some stupid shit, and that the spirit sent him down. I've even heard somebody say Michael Jordan is like some angel, or I've heard so much crap, and it's upsetting because like it how can you go and make fun? And then you have people make fun of like Nature Boy, or you have people make fun of like Jim Jones and all these cult people. I'm like, what's all this? First of all, America is a cult, and then second, you have all these other people talking about like you have these women talk about these people talk about light language, right? Like you know what light language is? Like they have these people talking in this like what's that called? Like that tongue, speaking in tongues, and they're like saying they're speaking a language, and I'm like, okay, well, who cares? Like, what's the point of this? And I'm like, nobody knows this, and no one really cares. Like, so even if I'm not saying it's not real, but even if it's real, like that's not no one knows what that language is, so it's not. So I don't know, man. I know what you're talking about though. There's a lot of like mixtures with spirituality because what you need to understand is that most people they're like people who come into spirituality are damaged. This is why you come into spirituality. It's very rare to come into spirituality and not be going through something negative in life. So most people come into spirituality, they because spirituality is meant to heal your trauma, your damagedness, and for you to move on and become great. 98% of people get into spirituality and they don't fucking do that. So what happens is what you're seeing now with people saying Donald Trump is the Messiah and that they people actually believing Trump actually got assassinated and thinking that they need to wear a diaper on their face to stop it. You got people believing this crap and mixing it with spirituality because these are all damaged people because they didn't actually do what they're supposed to do with spirituality. So this is why you see a lot of it because they're all damaged and this is like their mental illness. It's like a mental illness. It's a trauma. So somebody wants to join. Oh no, never mind. That's you. Oh, she left. Oh, Oh shit. Oh, what's up?
Yeah, I think
I wasn't sorry. I wasn't looking at my phone. I was talking.
yeah, with that stuff, I see what you mean because I was into like that African spirituality before because because I'm in the Philippines, right? And I mixed, so I did experience some things, and I was just using it for like self I guess for ego, because like to boost my ego, because I felt sorry for myself, and when I realized like what they were saying is not like not doesn't it's just for like an ego boost. I just like left and learned better things.
Yeah, it's all ego. That's all it really is at the end of the day. And because spirituality, at the end of the day, you always got to remember what's the mission, what's the plan, what are we doing, like what am I trying to accomplish? If you're let's just say you wake up in the morning and you driving and you're going to go to just the store. You got to ask her, why are you going to the store? How much time you're going to be there? What are you doing there? What am I going to do next? Like you got to act like, why are you doing that? Or if you're at the park chilling, why are you here? Or if you're hanging out with somebody or anything you're doing, you got to ask like, what am I doing here? Is it like, are you here for a reason? Or if it's just, you're wasting time because if you don't, you're gonna find yourself wasting time. Like you don't want to be in that type of shit. But yeah, what
And
was your question? I don't know. I was on to something, but I forgot. I kind of went on a tangent.
yeah, like before when you were speaking before, I was gonna say like they was talking about stuff like connecting to the Arcturians like love language and spreading love to the people. I think that's their whole point, I guess, when they're talking to aliens and then they wanna like spread their message for some reason on here. I think like the love and light people that was talking about, like the people that believe in Trump. I think
Yeah.
those people are in the same category. That people that believe in politics and then believe in spirituality and then they mix
Yeah,
both things
I know
together.
what you mean. I've years ago when I used to really be like in like really looking at different type of spiritual channels and shit. Like I used to watch like all the like conscious black conscious and shit years ago. I used to see shit like that. I know what you're talking like they'll be talking about love and light language and
Mhm.
fucking Arcturian like that. That's just what they do. Like, there's nothing wrong with what they're doing, but I don't agree with that. But like people, you can't like then they people do what they want to do. If a grown man wants to believe in Mickey Mouse and think that's some type of deity he needs to worship, then that's his business. You can't be like, oh, you can't do that, and people can do what they want to do. There's nothing wrong with it. But as far as if what they're doing, they're not getting no information, but for themselves, because when they channel these aliens, like, why is it every time they channel something, they always tell you something that we can get off the internet or Google? So like, how do I even know you're really channeling this being, or you're just going off Google or something? Because you're not telling me nothing that's profound. It's just a bunch of shit we already common sense. Like they'll be like I remember I watching one of these Arcturian messages to the human race or some stupid shit like that. The bitch was like, oh, your planet is controlled by evil forces that are hell bent on destroying humanity and restraining the human being from its full potential. And people are like, wow, oh my goodness, this is a deep message. I'm like, motherfucker, that's common sense. We have Illuminati and people, obviously you've known a government ever since governments existed. They've been controlling people. Like, they say common sense shit, and then people get enamored by it because of like the setting and then the Arcturian. So it's like I said, like these people are just like they're the people who came into spirituality because they were like damaged, so they needed to like cope in like a crutch. So it's like no different than like Muslim or Christianity in a way.
And that's how they like use it to turn it into a cult. And then people like really go out in the like nature and the mountains and like do crazy things because they believe in that. Like that's real for them.
Yeah, the people who go out into the to do crazy shit, that's pretty much the same. Like, it's all the same shit really. Because
That's
who
true.
gave like that? Like, because you gotta look at it like all these cults and shit. It's all the same shit. Like, America's a cult. Like, it's all this. You can't really say it's anything different because
Yeah,
like
well,
who came up like because Jim Jones was like the first one of the first people to do that whole cult shit. So anybody who does it, they just copying him. So it's like they're not even who really cares. Like it's all the same shit. America's a cult. That's part of America's cult. When you do your own like stuff against their shit, then they don't like it.
also with oh yeah, I have another question.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, so
like
hold on. Who's this? Somebody's in the back. Somebody's trying to join. I don't know who the fuck that is. Yeah, what were you saying?
yeah, it said I
Well,
have a question. What?
oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, well, like before, like you mentioned, Santeria and all that stuff. Like how, because you mentioned like it's also like part of the government probably, but like why does it work? Like
Why
not
does
to
what?
them, but to other
Why does what
people.
work?
Santeria, like stuff like that. Like why does it work to other people? Because you
What do you
mentioned
mean?
like
Oh,
that. Yeah, because you
oh,
mentioned
like
before.
oh, like you said. What did I mention before?
Like from a previous live like probably a few months ago like you mentioned about santeria like people like do it when they do it to the government, like it doesn't work on them because like they made it, but like why does it work when they do it on other people?
It just depends on your type of like spirit you are, like, because that with their, if you're more of like an advanced spirit, have a stronger spirit, then their shit, it won't work on you because it's not really, it's like it only works on weaker spirits. If you know how to spiritually defend yourself to that type of shit, then it won't work on you. Like you can, it will deflect you because they'll have to use something stronger because that's like some weak shit. So it just depends. The ones it works on is people who are like weaker, who don't know how to spiritually to protect themselves. Like they'll go pick on somebody who's not into spirituality or something. But even then, that's still dangerous because if you do that to the wrong person who has a mission or something, they could come back for you still. Like so.
But because the thing is, there's this person that I know. It's so strange because they said like they have a dream about like Jesus, and then they start doing the hexing thing. They start doing voodoo, and they relate it to Jesus. And I just
Oh
find
no.
it so bizarre.
Yeah, that is. It's crazy, but
I mean, because like that's the whole thing here. Because it's this country is like very like religious, and when there's a thing here called faith healing, and then the faith healers, I guess, like they do like surgeries barehanded. Like they sometimes do like the eye thing, and then like it works. It's so strange.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy shit that goes on. So
That's true.
it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. But I think I might have to end this live. I'm gonna be back on. I have to go somewhere. Somebody just sent me a message. I gotta go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you welcome. You welcome. I'm gonna come back with a lot more of those exercises. I'm gonna be making a Facebook group as well, and I'm gonna about to go over that right now. I'm actually gonna make it tomorrow, and I'm gonna post a link to it in my community tab. I want to make a Facebook group, and I'm gonna make an Instagram, but it's gonna be strictly about fasting, qigong, and spirituality. That's it. I'm not gonna put nothing. It's no bullshit, nothing. Just like straight up. Because I want to make a group with this, but like it has to be something because in order for anything to work, it has to be energy behind it. So like it's not even about me marketing it and shit. Because one thing I want to speak on before I get out of here is like a lot of people like they're in it for the look. They're not in it for the actual like the meat of what it is. Everyone just wants to look for it. They'll do something just to look cool instead of doing it to actually better themselves. So I'm not trying to be in it just for the look. I'm actually trying to put in energy work. That's why when I open my page, it needs to be doing something. I don't want to just open up a fucking Facebook page and it's just like it's like there needs to be qigong workouts every day. What I'm doing, yoga, different things like something that's to keep it going. I don't want to just make it and I'm like just fucking dumbass meme posts that don't mean shit. Like just some stupid shit. Oh, it's good to be spiritual because I don't know. Just you see all the corny, fucking cringe-worthy shit that you see on the internet regarding
Yeah.
spirituality. It's all garbage. It's like, they have a picture like of a dark black person with a third eye, and then they have like a baby holding it, like the mother Africa came from the birthland, or some dumb shit like that. I'm like, come on, man, like stop fucking getting people emotionally race baiting them and shit. Like people pay attention to that crap because of what it is. Somebody wants to join from the studio, so hold on. I
Yeah.
can
All
only
right.
have one person in here, so when this person leaves, I'll let you in. You can do your trolling, everything.
Yeah. All
I'll
right.
let you
I'm gonna leave.
troll
Thank
everything.
you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, I'm gonna let you in right now. What the fuck? I can't even let him in. Yeah, it won't let they won't let me let you in. Yeah, you left. You got scared. Oh, you said I'm a fan. I don't think I don't think you're a fan. Why would you say who the fuck says anybody that says that you're a fan? I don't even trust you.
Oh my
Anybody that
god.
says the word like I'm a fan of somebody, I don't even fucking trust them.
Are you actually him?
What?
Bro, fan. I watch your content.
What do you say?
I watch your content.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You don't watch shit. You sound hella retarded. You sound like a little ass kid. You ain't watching my fucking content, nigga. I'm fucking. I'm spiritual. I can read energy. Your voice sounds hella fucking bottish. You sound like a bot. You sound like somebody who's very stupid. You sound like somebody who's very programmed. You probably just got out of the movie theater from watching fucking, I don't know, fucking Disney movie. You're a fucking kid. Fuck out of here. I feel sorry for kids these days. They don't even know how it really feels to be a kid because social media pretty much fucked everything up. This nigga wants to join. Let me see. Yeah, that's a troll. I'm done. That nigga's a troll. He said I'm a fan of your content. Who the fuck says that? Who goes on somebody's page? I'm a fan of your content. You're just gonna be like, if you really a fan of someone's content, you're gonna just be talking about what they're talking about. If I'm talking about cars, you're gonna be like, hey, you know that GT you were driving yesterday? Do you think it gets faster? You gotta say something like about the topic. You're not gonna say I'm a fan of your content. That's fucking troll shit. Yeah, I'm good. I don't feel like I'm not really feeling it like it today. I might ban you. I'll kick you. Actually, no, I won't kick you. I'm just not really feeling it right now. Yeah, this nigga's a fucking troll. Get the fuck out of here. Talking about he drives a GT. It's not even about that you don't drive one. It's about the fact that you even said it. The only reason you saying a GT is because I just said it. So that means you're trolling. What are the odds of you driving something I just fucking said? You just trolling. You don't even sound like you can wipe your own ass yet. Yet you can drive a fucking GT. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Shit's crazy. Motherfuckers is weird. This fucking link keeps sending me private chat. Yeah, I'm about to block this nigga. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You're getting annoying with these things. I have to kick him. He's getting annoying with those private chats. That shit was fucking hilarious, though. Using my shit. Yeah, I still use it. I had four of them. Hold on. Fuck up out of here. Hold on. Who the fuck keeps trying to join my fucking? These people are stupid, man. Okay, the air conditioner's on, so that's why you guys hear that loud ass fan. That nigga came back. He made another account. All right, so what's good with everyone? I just have to. All right, so hey, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't know why you keep fucking. I thought it's weird how when you kick people, they just keep coming back. Weird. I feel like they're gonna in the future they're gonna have a lot more AI trolls. Like they already have them out here, these bot trolls, but I feel like it's gonna get worse in the future. A lot of these bot trolls, because it's weird how they made a fucking It's weird how they made a fucking another account after I kicked him hella quick. Yeah, what's good with it? 408. Yeah, what's good? Yeah. Fuck, man, that shit's crazy. Yeah, but I'm about to end this live stream, guys. I was supposed to end it a minute ago, but I'm out.